Okay, last game for Baratheon Rains of Castamere today. We have managed to dodge Greyjoy. I actually did run into a Greyjoy Sea of Blood, but I wasn't interested in playing that, so I just took a pass. Because that's like a 100% lose rate. What do we have here? I don't know what this is. This might be the Myrcella Voltron deck. I guess if that's what it is, if it's going to be anything. So Lannister alliance with Cohor and Baratheon, or Stag rather. I really don't know. I changed out the plots a little bit. I took out Noble Cause and Force March. I didn't quite have enough Lord or Ladies. I think I only had 4. And I did not quite have enough cheap military icons to use with Force March. Like the cheapest military icons I have are 4 cost, like Davos and Courtney. I don't really want to kneel them. I don't have any little chumps. So I took those out, put in Confiscation and Peace and Prosperity. Also pretty good to have. There's been like a ton of Milk of the Poppy running around, so Confiscation I think is making a bit of a comeback for me. So he has Flea Bottom, and he played Supporting the Faith. Okay, I don't understand that, but sure. Oh goodness, I guess I'll go first because I have the Valyrian's crew. I might regret it. I should have gone second because I have this milk. I didn't think about that. That was a mistake. Oh well. So yeah, I think we managed to win the first 2 games with this deck. Maybe we'll win this one too. We'll see. What do I marshal here? Courtney, probably? Yeah, this is free, right? That makes sense. Can't use the Scene in Flames. That's too bad. And cannot put anything on the Begging Brother. That's too bad. Can't afford the Valyrian's crew. That's too bad. 1 gold off of that. I guess I just play Justin Massey. Why not? Even though he doesn't actually do anything without a king. It's just like the only thing I can pay for that makes sense. I don't really care to put a milk on this Pylos, even though it's free. Should have thought about that before going first. I mean, maybe he's going to marshal Tyrion since he did Supporting the Faith. I guess it makes sense even with Flea Bottom for the first turn because he doesn't have anything in the discard. Yes, or Pounce. That's what this deck usually is. The Lannister Alliance Cohort, whatever. Is they have like Sir Pounce and stack a bunch of buff attachments onto their dudes. I guess that's going to go on the Valyrian's crew, this milk. Like I said, Milk of the Poppy, man. And then they'll try to like do a bunch of challenges and claim a bunch of renown that way. Oh, that's rude. Kneel my faction card with Old Bill Bone. I don't like that very much. And I have lost some games with this deck, but none of the games that I lost were really worth showing. They were all extremely lopsided. Like one of the games that I played earlier today, I was trying to record, and what I ran into was, let's see here, Targaryen Sea of Blood, and I mulliganed into a setup where I was forced to set up Robert by himself, and then he started with March to the Wall, and I was like, well, this game's probably over already. That one was not worth showing. Hopefully this one will be. We'll find out. Just getting a free unopposed. Well, maybe not unopposed. Oh. Well, I was going to get a free power challenge. I don't know why he's defending that. But, I mean, he can have it. You kneeled your dude that was going to be able to not kneel to attack on Intrigue. He was going to do 2 challenges with Stealth, and you kneeled him to defend a power challenge when you had nothing on your faction card. I don't understand the logic there. Do I want to do military? Yeah, let's do military. Then I can defend either Intrigue or his military, whichever one I want. I definitely like my hand. I don't want him to touch it, so I'll probably defend intrigue. I can lose the reducer for military claim. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, I don't know why I was thinking he could do both. Obviously this dude can only do one challenge, so I was going to block him no matter what he did. Alright, I really don't appreciate this Milk of the Poppy, so let's use that confiscation we put into the deck. Taking away my stealth. I don't like it. Give it back. Even though he has a stealth intrigue icon himself. But I can put milk on his stealth. So there. Eye for an eye. So he's going to put a Maester into play. Is it going to be Maester Crescent? I would guess Maester Pycelle. I mean, there's nothing for Crescent to target. And if it's not Pycelle, then I don't know what else it would be. Yep, there's Pycelle. I think I have exactly enough here to marshal another Valyrian's crew and Milk of the Poppy, which is pretty good. But now that I drew Melisandre, I might have to marshal her instead. Because she's also pretty good. And it uses the Great Hall. So I reduce her down to 1. Then I have 3 left, and I can play Dragonstone Castle. That seems correct. I believe that's the correct play. And now I probably get hit with Valar Dohaeris, which is kind of unfortunate, but using Peace and Prosperity means I still have Late Summer Feast and trade routes available. So we should be able to deal with that, no problem. Oh, goodness. No second milk, please. Don't do it. Don't play milk. It's cheating. You're not allowed to play that card. Oh, great. Tommen. Might have to deal with the King in the North. So I want to do Wildfire to try to kill Tommen, probably. Just probably kill Justin Massey on my side. I could... It's a shame I don't have Maester Crescent. I could copy his plot. That'd be funny. I can also do Filthy. Yeah, none of these others do anything super spectacular. I guess I can do the stand token and use it on Valyrian's crew. But the King in the North is definitely the plot that I'm most concerned about and really don't want to see him use. So I'm going to just go ahead and do Wildfire Assault. Oh, he gained 1 gold. Maybe he has Treachery. I want to do a challenge with Justin Massey before I kill him. I guess I can do a power challenge like this, even though it probably won't matter one way or the other. Yeah, I got that one unopposed, so maybe it'll matter a little bit. let's make him kneel his military icon if he wants to defend it. You gonna let me do it? No, you let me do it. Sirio's training. That's pretty good, I guess. I think I'm going to take back the Reducer and let Justin Massey die. He's just not very good or useful or efficient with the way things are right now without a king. I like having this one cost dude around, sort of like insurance. Oh, did he treachery that? Well, that's fine. So killed 2 of his dudes that are standing. He did not kill Tommen, so that means he probably is going to do the King of the North. Surely you would kill Tommen if you weren't planning to do that. So this way I punished him for keeping his Tommen. He had to kill his 2 good characters there. And the Boy King. Well. I think he actually kind of screwed up because he kept Patchface. Now, why did he keep Patchface? Because he actually could have punished me if he kept Old Bill Bone. And then he did a military. I would actually have to kill one of these now that I'm looking at this. That would have been pretty bad. So, I actually sort of misplayed there. I probably should not have done that wildfire because that would have been bad if that had happened. But he just kept Patchface for some reason. And then he does kill Tommen in the end. That seems weird. I want to say maybe he misclicked and like chose the wrong characters for the wildfire assault, but he only killed 2 and he did keep 3, so he still did the wildfire correctly. This is going to be the second Milk of the Poppy. Probably on Melisandre. Although still could be on the Valyrian's crew. Motley, what? That's weird. I mean, I guess that's better than Milk, because that probably will cause me to not use these guys in any challenges. I guess that is better than just giving them blank text. And he does buff his Patchface a lot, but Dragonstone Castle, so that doesn't exactly do much. Alright, let's do Late Summer Feast. No surprises there. We're going to get rid of the character that has the Motley, maybe? No, he just gets to marshal it back out. Like, that doesn't really accomplish anything. Do I want to lose Melisandre, though? Like, not really. Let's just do this, I guess. I think this is fine. If I didn't have any activators for Melisandre, I might get rid of her. But the Scene in Flames means she's still pretty good. Alright. Oh yeah, and I also have another Valyrian's crew in hand, and I did not have another Melisandre in hand. So that also makes sense. I'll hold the Milk. I don't care to put it on Pylos now that he doesn't have an intrigue icon. Save it for something scarier like Myrcella. Maria Seaworth with a bodyguard, so he did not bother to play his Motley back out. And paying 1 for the bodyguard means he won't be able to use her ability. It does give him a, how do you say, attachment to use for his cohort agenda. But we can also just kneel out his board so he won't be able to do anything. So let's do this first. Brothel Madam, that's pretty nice. Maybe a Game of Thrones? Yeah, let's actually just do a Game of Thrones. That's about as good as Filthy here. And then we can save Filthy for something else later. Because Melisandre can just block Marya and then he can't do anything. And we discarded the Motley, so too bad for him. Searched it out, only for it to get discarded. Doesn't really end up doing anything in the end. I'm also going to save the Scene in Flames, since he's shut down this turn with the Game of Thrones. I'll save it for a turn where I don't have his board locked down. Uses the bodyguard, that makes sense. I also don't have to be scared of Marya's ability because I have the 3-gold Begging Brother. That's pretty nice. And he's not getting any mileage out of that Flea Bottom. Alright, do I do probably exchange now? Yeah, I think exchange is good. Political disaster. Okay, that's annoying. People seem to be having that plot around these days, huh? Yeah, I think I'll still go first. I'll do the exchange, so if he gives me any locations that I can, like, get back. Which I don't think the other Dragonstone Castle was revealed, no, so that's not really a thing, but theoretically that would be the reason to do exchange first. Looks like I do get 4 cards, that's pretty nice. Keep these 2. More economy, that's good. I got 4 gold because his agenda, he doesn't have any attachments. I always forget about that disadvantage with cohort. Okay, got him, I guess. That's not a super exciting game, but I've been trying to play all day, and this is like the best one that I've gotten. The rest, something has happened. It's been like way too lopsided in one, like on one side or the other. I have one dude that was trying to like take back a million things, which I didn't like. So dumb stuff like that. I guess this is the last game. I suppose this is the last one for Baratheon Rains of Castamere. Off it goes. I enjoy playing it. It's a pretty cool deck. It's weird enough and just different enough. Even though you have some basically unwinnable matchups, it's still just fun to play. So yeah.